Time now 6:06 this morning. More students will be getting on the school bus for the first day back. It is day one for kids in Fulton and DeKalb counties. Since 2017, Fulton County Schools has been transitioning its old diesel school buses to ones that run on propane. Right now, 53% of Fulton's fleet runs on propane. By the end of September, it'll be 56%. Fulton County is still thinking about adding more electric buses as well. 3 years ago, Fulton County Schools got the state's first all-electric zero-emissions school bus. Vicki Cross with Fulton County says they're working to find the best route and charging schedule for that electric bus. So buses back on the roads, the carpool lines are full, things are cranking up.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to heat up out there. As a matter of fact, I sat down with Natalie Dale from GDOT because not only are we seeing the increase with the back to school, like today we have DeKalb and Fulton, but we're also seeing more and more folks starting to work back in the offices. So it's kind of a twofold thing that we discovered here from the Georgia Department of Transportation. Have a listen.
For most of us, we're used to the usual back-to-school traffic slowdowns, but this year, drivers are facing a second helping of bumper-to-bumper traffic, back-to-school congestion, and back to in-person working.
Well, what we've seen is at the beginning of last year, it was about 3.5 work-from-home days allowed on average. Then toward the end of the year, it was at 3. So here we are in August, and I would venture to say that we're moving closer to that 2.5, maybe hovering around 3.
Natalie Dale with GDOT says they've been tracking the numbers through Georgia Commute options. They've been tracking the number of work-from-home days since the pandemic started.
We're normalizing again, and a lot of people are back to the office either by choice or their office has asked for them to return more often. So you have that increase in congestion because we know people are back in the office more than they are.
And throwing those folks on the same streets and highways with the extra 10,000 cars that back to school brings to the commute, and we're all in for a slow ride.
You're going to be stop and go. There's going to be pedestrian traffic, and there's going to be those school zones with those speeds coming down that you haven't had to deal with in quite a while.
Yeah, Natalie Dale recommends obviously that we use GPS. Now, she did say in that little piece there to check with me first, but then once you're in the car and I'm no longer with you, GPS helps. And of course, if you get stranded, call 511, stay inside your vehicle. But we just know that there's such an increase in the volume. In fact, we're going to start seeing it now in our 6 o'clock hour. So little by little, we are definitely ramping up. It's back. We're here.
Yeah, and put the phone down.
Yes, put the phones down. Pay attention.
Look out for those little ones, too.
Yeah, those little ones can scamper across that street, and we got to keep them safe.
No doubt.